Hi, welcome, it's Cassie. Next week on my channel, I'm gonna be making a gingerbread house. So I thought today we could make some of the candies to put on it so that they'll be all ready to go. So the first thing we'll start with is a candy cane. I'm gonna do some little mini candy canes. So I just have Sculpey white clay here, and I'm gonna need to condition this. So what I'm going to do now is roll this out into a snake. Okay, so I'm setting that one aside. And I'm going to take this pomegranate from Sculpey. And now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to roll it out into some small snakes. This will give us the stripes on our candy cane. So I'm going to cut this one in about half and just keep this about the size that it is here. And then I'm going to roll this one out to you can make some of these wider, some of them skinnier, however you want to make your candy cane look. Now when switching from the red to the white clay, you'll want to wash your hands in between because the red will make your hands turn pink and then it will go into your white clay. So I'm just going to press this one onto that side, and then I'm going to take my other one that's kind of thick and press it onto the about a third of the way around. And then I'm going to take my little skinny one and I'm going to put it right there. So now I'm just going to roll this out some more until I get it to the right thickness for my candy canes. And then I'm going to take my hand on each end and I'm just going to start twisting in opposite directions. And then just stop whenever you have the pattern how you like it. And you can always twist it a little more once you cut your candy canes. So I'm just going to cut off this very end part because it's not perfect. And then I'm just going to cut about the length that I want for my candy cane. And then I'm just going to twist again so that I can get it how I like. And then just make it into the little candy cane shape. And then the ends aren't really blunt like that, so you can kind of round those up a little bit with your fingers. Now the next one we're going to make is red hots. So I'm going to use my same red polymer clay and just condition it. And then I'm going to roll this into a snake too. And this will just help me be able to get the red hots all the same size. And then I'm just going to take my clay blade and I'm going to cut little pieces that are all about the same size. And then I'm just going to take these between my fingers and roll it into a ball. And then I'm going to go on my surface and I'm going to kind of go around the edges of it with my finger, and that'll flatten out the edges more than the inside. And then after that, if you need to, just kind of press in to get the nice round shape. So for this one, I'm going to use my clay extruder. If you don't have a clay extruder, you can roll out the little strips and you'll see what I'm talking about once I get it out here. But I'm just going to roll this into a log so that it'll fit into my extruder. So this is the clay extruder. It's this, and then it comes with a bunch of different little plates, but this is the one I'm going to use. That's the same one I use for my clay sprinkles that I make. So I'm just going to push my clay down in there. And then I'm going to put the plate inside of here, and then this just screws on. This top piece screws on there. And then you just turn the handle and then the clay starts to come out. So I'm trying to just keep these as straightened out as possible. I've reached the end here, so I'm just going to pinch this end part off. Try to get everything flattened out as much as possible. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the same thing we did with the candy cane. I'm just going to start twisting this together. And then you can cut it in, you know, if you want like a licorice stick, you can cut the length like that. Or if you want like little licorice bites, you can do that as well. So I'm just cutting off that end. That was kind of crazy. And then I'm going to cut this into sticks. So now one thing you want to do though is kind of press this together so that it's all stuck together. Otherwise you're going to have individual strands. And then usually on the ends it's kind of pinched, so you can kind of press those together on the end and that'll help hold it together as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in the oven. My clay says 275. So I'm going to put them in the oven at 275. These little red hots are going to take less time, so I'll take those out first, and then the candy canes, and then these. So stay tuned for the next video where we will make the gingerbread house, and it's going to be so cute. I can't wait. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.